We went out to bars on Brady Street. We were celebrating this 414 day. They were giving 414 tattoos at the bar.
That's awesome.
At the bar, which, how is that a thing? At the bar. And so I got a 414 tattoo on my foot.
For free, right?
No, I paid
How much?
$100, unfortunately. I had
paid
too much to
$100
drink,
bucks?
and I woke up with a 414 on my foot that I got on top of a pool table.
Welcome back to Off Air with Quirk and Maddie.
I'm Stephanie Quirk.
And I'm Maddie Stelk, and this is your guide to living in Milwaukee. So let's...
The
was
way
that
you
good?
said that
I
was
felt very
so-
newsy saying that.
That was very newsy.
I could rip out my college news anchor
Wait,
voice
can I
for
hear
you.
it? Go ahead.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Say Summerfest kicks off.
Oh, yeah. We are just 2 days away from Summerfest. It is the most exciting time of the year in Milwaukee this summer. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't like it though.
No,
It sounds
you
so
have a good
ingenuine.
one. You have a good one.
Oh, thank
Do
you.
you think-
Don't let it
do you
get
think-
to my head.
Do I have a different voice than I?
A little bit. But you always sound like you have a very calming voice, I think, in any setting.
I think you have a Stop it. The evolution of my news voice though, because in the beginning I tried to force it very. Reporting in Milwaukee, I would try to deepen it,
reporting in Milwaukee.
but and then they're like, stop doing that, and I'm like, wait a minute, and then I listen back and I'm like, oh, why did I talk like that?
Yeah, but
yours is natural. Yours is
really.
good.
Oh my.
Hello, producer Maddie, or reporter or anchor.
Go
should
on.
we say?
Go on.
Stop it.
Oh, I do not have the credentials to be a reporter anchor, but I appreciate it.
Not true.
Oh, yes, true. But anyways, yeah. I mean, we're just practicing our voices, but it's true. Summerfest is days away, and we are so excited about it. This is my first Milwaukee summer. I just moved here last August, so I'm very, very excited.
Which
You've
is
done it before.
crazy. And I forget. So we actually, we're not supposed. Should I even say that? We did
See what?
That we went to the Summerfest grounds. We'll get to that later. We went to the Summerfest grounds at Henry Meyer Festival Park, which is where this
It
all
was the
happens.
coolest thing ever.
And I was like, wait a minute, you've never been to Summerfest. This is your first actual full summer in Milwaukee, which is so
you were
wild
like
to
the
me.
vet who was guiding me around
No big
and
deal.
telling me. I've been
The
to
lemonade.
Lollapalooza.
It's so different though.
That's what I've heard, and it feels more community based, which I like.
And it's different because it's like you walk up and down, and there's different there's 12 different stages, and it's like every stage you pass, it's like a different genre of music.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Well, and there's so much to do.
so much to do.
I didn't even realize that. I mean, they've got the glider, the wheel in the sky.
The wheel. See, I keep forgetting.
I think that's what it is.
It is the wheel in the
wheel
sky.
in the sky.
I kept calling
And
it the wheel in the sky.
They have a whole huge tent that's going to be filled with vendors and markets and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
There's so many things to do beyond just, seeing an artist.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think there's going to be some days because there's so many opportunities too to get in free.
yeah.
And we'll break those down. But yeah, it's like you don't even have to go and see an artist. You can just go and have fun and vibe out.
Learn how to line dance.
Yeah.
Go on a
Mechanical bull.
We actually, you guys, that's a
Yeah.
new thing this year, which is crazy. We got behind the scenes, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
No big deal. Yeah, behind the scenes.
Mhm.
We went and we saw them setting up and stuff. And that was the first time I've actually been there before it is all happening.
Right. Yeah.
So it was interesting to see that. And
Yeah,
it was
'cause
hot.
The only exposure you've gotten is when it's so packed.
Yeah.
So it was kind of probably a crazy difference because I don't know anything.
And Maddie, it's your summer.
I'm a little baby.
No.
Kinda,
Nah.
if you will.
What's new? Should we do a catch up?
Yeah, we'll do a quick catch up.
Tell me about your life, even though I don't know what.
About my life, even though we've probably already talked about it during lunch. Not much. Oh, I'm moving next week. I guess that's pretty big.
That is big.
Yeah, I'm moving next week. Literally just down the street from my current apartment. But I'm excited because I'm gonna have a roommate, so I'm gonna save money.
You're gonna save money.
So
You're gonna have
that'll
a
be
pool.
nice. A pool. We were talking about this. We were thinking Quirk and I now work the same shift, which
That's
is
big.
amazing.
Update.
Yeah. So we were talking maybe before work some days, perhaps we can tan at the pool.
Yeah.
And not think about work until we get there.
Oh my god, that's the biggest problem I have.
Yeah. We were talking about that too.
Working on the night shift.
Yeah. Working a night shift is kind of interesting because you wake up and you've got 5 hours before you got to go to work.
At 2 p.m.
at 2 p.m.
So it's 2 p.m. to 11.
And we were saying it's so hard to not like check your work email and think about work, but we have mantras and habits that we're trying to instill so that we don't do that. Yeah. Because otherwise it's just like your whole life's work.
Well, and knowing me too, like because I was dayside and nightside for so long, like the days that I was nightside, I'm like, I get to sleep in, and then I would just sleep until like I can sleep until like noon.
Oh,
and then I wake up, I shower, I look for story ideas, I get ready, I come in.
Yeah.
And then I come home, and then everybody's sleeping.
That's the hard part. Yeah. Is I love calling people.
Like I need like a routine.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How does your life work?
How does my life? I'm kind of weird. I feel like this is kind of rare second shift routine, because if I had a choice, like if I wasn't doing my newscast at 10, I would be in bed by 9:30 asleep.
Yeah, you go to bed right after. I go to bed. So crazy.
I don't know how. I'm so tired. I'm in bed by midnight, and I get home at 11:30. It's crazy, and then I just go to bed. It's like, it's nice, but you know, a part of you wishes, and I'll say like, because I work Sunday through Thursday, and so Thursday nights, I usually stay up later.
Party time.
No, not even. Nobody wants to party on Thursdays.
What?
What is wrong? What is up with our generation?
What is wrong?
Nobody wants to go out anymore and have fun.
People don't want to go out on a Sunday. That was my problem when I worked Tuesday through Saturday. I'm like, every Sunday, it's my Saturday. It's my Saturday, you guys. And everyone's like, well, I have to work. I'm like, well, it's my Saturday. Yeah. So I'm gonna have the second glass. I'm gonna drink, and I'm gonna have fun, and I'm gonna party it up by myself and with my cat. Like, you know?
Yes.
Like, you guys,
I'll join.
I'll get in bed early with you, but like, I'm gonna indulge. I'm gonna enjoy the day.
No, that's exactly right.
Sunday fun day.
Oh, I'm working. I work Sundays.
I know. Well, I don't need Sunday fun days anymore. Well, because I worked. Yeah, I got to be in on Monday now. That's my new thing. Monday through Friday.
But you get Saturday, Sunday off.
I know.
That's beautiful.
I haven't had that.
It's a beautiful thing.
Years.
But yeah, I am moving next week, and I still haven't packed. I really need to pack. I need to buy a bed.
So me coded.
I don't have a bed.
You don't what?
So
my have you been
current
sleeping on
no.
mean you don't
my
have a
current
bed?
apartment, I have a Murphy bed, which is one of those that go up into the wall. And
wait, what?
Yeah. So I didn't. You've been to my apartment.
I didn't know you had one of those like.
Oh yeah, people
like London Tipton.
Yeah, it's
do you
like
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like my magic trick. When I have people over, I'll put my bed up, and it turns into a table.
Wait, I never knew this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a foldable bed.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I've only been to your apartment
once.
once.
You'll probably never be at the old one again, so because I'm moving. But yeah, so I have to buy a bed.
Like a bed frame?
Bed frame, mattress.
What kind do you have, a full queen?
I have a queen.
Okay.
Right now. But I can't take it with me. And the mattress is there. Don't buy from Timo. I'm probably gonna go on Amazon and buy. Yeah, but I need a bed, a bedside table, pretty much all the essentials. Yeah. And I'm moving in a week, so
she hasn't packed.
That'll be not packed at all.
That's me though. I'm the worst.
Yeah. So
last minute packing.
That's the big thing on my schedule. I did say I have a date tonight.
Yeah. Come on. Tonight?
Yeah.
In addition to Summerfest?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maybe Summerfest. We have to see how tonight goes before we get ahead of ourselves.
I know about this boy, but
not really. I don't want him to find this and be like, why are you, we've literally hung out once. What are you doing?
No. Twice.
What do you mean? I didn't say anything.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so that's exciting. I guess.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there.
What's the date?
Oh gosh, I don't want to who cares?
Okay.
Right. Okay, I guess as long as this isn't clipped on social media,
they're gonna clip this.
They're gonna totally clip this exact thing. Tonight, or he's gonna think I'm so weird.
No.
Tonight we're just. This sounds. I'm going to his apartment, and he's gonna cook dinner.
Wait, that's so cute. That's wholesome.
It's nice.
That's very wholesome. That is that's a man.
Yeah,
that's a man.
I'm trying to be very chill about it.
It's
so
because
usually I get I don't know. I'm off the apps. We all know this. We all know I'm a survivor.
Off the apps.
I'm off the apps. I'm off the meds.
I'm off the meds.
I'm actually on the meds today, guys.
Yeah, that
confirmed.
Same. Well, I'm I am
sleep.
I think.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, yeah, because I did during lunch. I was like, oops, I got to.
Oh, and you
take
took
my
them. Oh,
medication.
this is about to fall off. So yeah, I'm excited. Keeping
I'm
things
excited
like
for you.
low key. And we'll just see what happens.
What kind of wine? Are you a red wine?
Oh, you know what's funny is I will say this and then I'll stop. I was saying last week because we actually went out after we did the podcast. We went out last Tuesday. And he told me his drink of the summer, which is orange wine.
Orange wine?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
It's, I guess, it's wine where they keep the skin on the grapes when they ferment it, so it gives it an orange tint.
Is he like a sommelier? Sounds
He's well, we both really like wine, which is cool.
See, I'm a bubble. I was about to say Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm such a wine. Wait, what is it called? Prosecco.
Oh,
cava.
a little spagliato.
Spagliato. Oh, yes. Spagliato.
With a bit of, I forgot what it is. A Negroni.
A Negroni.
Yeah, I love wine though. Love wine. I love a good red wine.
I don't like red wine in the summer. I feel like it's a warm drink.
I like any wine.
One time I went to a restaurant and I was with Gabe. So we went to an Indian place. We were picking up our food and they're like, oh, it's not ready yet. And we're like, oh, no problem. We'll get a glass of wine at the bar while we wait or whatever. We ask, I'm not going to name the restaurant because I feel bad, but we're like,
oh, it's bad.
Well, no, we're like, oh yeah. Can we get like just a glass of wine? And she's like, oh, like what kind? We're like, anything but red. Anything but red. Like, we don't really care. No. And then she's like, okay. And then she comes back and she opens a bottle of red and then pours it to us.
Oh, no.
And she goes, and then she's waited there and she goes, how is it? And we go, great. This is perfect.
No,
waitress. Exactly because,
if a waitress gave me a bowl of rocks for my meal, I wouldn't say anything.
You would be like, yes.
Be like, thank you. And I'd eat it all.
And
eat all the rocks.
No, literally.
Yeah.
You're always like, oh, you're good at calling people and like coordinating. I can barely order at a restaurant though.
Oh, no. Yeah.
And
my mom's one of the like, excuse me, like, and I'll be like, Mom, stop. I'll be like, please stop.
Can you reheat my soup? I'm like,
yeah.
Stop it.
Give me that
this
soup.
is the wrong order.
Yeah, if the soup's ice, I'll eat it.
Literally. You bring me the wrong order, I'm allergic, I'll pretend I ate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Like, that's like is that our generation or is it just us?
We are a very people-pleasing generation, I would say. Or maybe that's just you and me. I don't know.
Can anybody else relate to this? I went to Virginia. I visited my friends in Virginia.
Yes, you did.
Oh, should I tell a story? Yeah.
The plane story?
Yeah.
The infamous plane story. I haven't heard this one yet.
Wait, what plane?
The one about the girls.
Oh, no, it's a horror story with the plane.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we were flying to Virginia. It was 2 Fridays ago. And we were flying through a tornado watch and severe thunderstorms. And so they're like, all right, the last 45 minutes, like hour of the flight attendants had to get in their jump seats. They like couldn't collect anything or whatever because the weather was so bad and turbulence was so bad.
Oh my gosh.
And literally flying through, I hate flying as is. I'm so scared of flying.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that. It was a roller coaster. The woman next to me, people were screaming. The plane was dropping. This woman,
wait, what?
The woman next to me grabs like the barf bag.
No,
I'm rubbing her back.
Oh
no, like it was.
I would, yeah. If I was feeling sick, I feel like you would take such good care of me.
But she didn't. No, she like. I also, and it makes sense because the flight attendant before all that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a glass of wine because I was going to meet my friends or whatever, and I had a long day. And she's like, it's on us, like it's free. And I was like, she gave me that.
The glass of wine?
Yeah.
Well, so what kind did you get? Like a house white?
I just got a house white, but I'm like, it totally was free because you knew that was going to happen to take the edge off. You knew that we were going to like be on a roller coaster. Anyways, plane landed safely. People screamed, people puked, but we made it. And I have a video with the woman after. Cause you know, when you say you try to talk to people, you're like, oh, the flight was crazy. But,
yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, wow. Like, you know, people say it all the time. I was like, I need proof. I need somebody to like attest to the fact that this was the worst plane ride I've ever been on. So I took, should I play it? Should I?
How bad was it? It was awful.
Bad.
It was awful. I have a barf bag. No, literally. Thank you.
That's airport wine though? Yum.
Yeah, it's the best.
Well, when you're not
Airport
in
Chili's?
turbulence and
An
holding a
airport
woman's hair back.
Chili's though. Before, do you go to
Chili-
Chili's at the airport?
Oh no, but I go
You
to
gotta go.
Chili's not at the airport.
See, I don't think I've ever been to Chili's. Well, I've been to Chili's before. Now I've strictly airport Chili's all the time.
That sounds like an
Margarita?
experience. Oh,
Chips and
it
queso.
is the drink of the summer, margarita.
It's a Marg Summer. Oh, I already.
Summerfest.
I kind of.
You kind of. It's okay.
But
I
it's
think
okay.
most people probably knew ahead of time.
We have a little. There's so much to do at Summerfest. Maddie. We talked about this earlier, but this is gonna be our first one,
I
and
know.
she got to see it like the ground, like I keep
Yeah,
calling it
that
the
was really
grounds.
cool. And I don't know if I was just kind of nerding out, but
No,
it got
is.
me really excited.
It's so fun, and that was
Yeah.
only like a portion of it too. Should we-
I think we get paid this Friday too, which is good. So then I can spend my money
Yeah, you.
on things, irresponsible things.
Yeah, like the Door County.
Well,
lemonade.
that they were talking about this Door County cherry lemonade with vodka.
I didn't
not that you need it,
realize that they did
but
that. Like
Yeah, that
the lemonade
sounds
stands.
that sounds like it has my name on it.
Wait, what is it called? Wheel in the sky.
Wheel in the sky.
Maddie's gonna become the wheel in the sky.
I might.
Same though.
I might. And then
Yeah.
we're on the bowl, the mechanical bowl.
Yeah, there's a mechanical bull this year. They're
Yeah.
doing line dancing.
I think what I'm most excited about is those little vendor market things.
I know, and there's a couple of those. That was only
Yeah.
one of them.
So it's gonna be fun all around.
Tattoos. You
Yeah.
could get, a ton of stuff.
That was a very good way to build momentum for me.
Yeah,
Because I was very, very hyped up. And also we've got some pretty decent headliners, people performing.
rip them out.
Okay, should I say like my
Yeah.
must watch list? I think this is for both of us. I'm so excited to see Lumineers
Yes.
July 5th.
We're both going.
Yeah, I'm. Ooh, wait. Now I'm blanking on every single song. Oh, Ophelia, you've been. I love Stubborn Love. Stubborn Love. What is it? Sleep on the Floor.
Pack
Yourself a toothbrush, dear.
Pack
Yourself we were saying before this started when
This
we
is
were
gonna be the
going
most
through, we're gonna be
annoying.
so annoying because we're gonna sing every single song. These beautiful things that I've.
or no,
That's Benson
Moonbeam.
Boone. Moonbeam. He's honestly
My sister loves him.
that
No hate,
little.
but-
You know, he used to be Amish.
No, I think.
That little Amish
was
boy can
Amish?
flip. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, let me make sure.
I think I think that
Is
he
Benson
grew up
Boone-
Mormon.
Yeah, he's Mormon. Cut that. Cut that. Isn't Benson Boone Mormon?
He is. Or I don't know if he is or. Did you
Is
watch
Benson-
Secret Lives of
well,
Mormon Wives?
Okay, I just want to say this is what happens when you search is Benson. Is Benson Boone a gymnast? Is Benson Boone single? Is Benson Boone still Mormon?
Amish.
Is Benson Boone dating anyone? Let me just for kicks, let me search is Benson Boone still Mormon?
I think.
And I need okay, he today.com, while he doesn't consider himself Mormon, he told the magazine he still abstains from alcohol and drugs.
Wow.
So he's still, which is respectable, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I want to see that. I guess he's not Mormon anymore. I want to see that boy flip.
He's like crazy.
He's always flipping.
He's doing backflips.
Yeah.
Like all the time. He just kind of blew up. He came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, well, he was on American Idol.
What?
Yeah. Have you not
Really?
seen that clip of Katy Perry being like
Wig?
Benson swoon because like all the
No.
girls swoon? Yeah.
I was thinking of like Wig. Do you
Oh,
know what I'm
wig.
talking about?
Wig. Okay.
Wig.
Wig.
Okay.
Did you just
And
say
everyone's
wig?
like, she's like, no, only
Not our
it's
language. It's
us.
just for us.
It's just us. Wig.
Yeah. I want to. Benson Boone is early on, I think. Oh, I have my notes of Benson. Oh, he's July 3rd. I don't know if I don't think I need. I think it would be funny
What?
because I just want to go. These beautiful things that I've got. Please
I feel like he'd be a good concert.
stay. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the Moonbeam ice cream song.
Well, he did a cover
Sounds like
of Bohemian
Tiptoe
Rhapsody,
Through- Oh yeah,
and it was amazing.
he is a really good singer. He's talented.
Yeah, so I don't think he'll disappoint. I also saw Natasha Bedingfield is on tomorrow or Thursday, the 19th. and I would go just to hear Unwritten.
That would be, I would cry, I think.
Standing.
In
See,
the
I knew this was
page
gonna happen.
before
I
you.
knew this was gonna happen. We were gonna sing every single
It's
song.
very hard not to.
Okay, yeah, but I'd say my biggest ones are, I guess I'll go in order.
That goes for both of us.
Yeah, I really like country. I love country music. So I'm excited to see Riley Green June 28th. And then I'm excited to see the Lumineers July 5th. Those
Yeah.
are my actual top 2. Other honorable
Ooh.
mentions, again, Natasha Bedingfield June 19th, Mike Posner,
I took a pill
Zinny
and
Bees.
Oh my God, I know.
Oh gosh.
Megan the Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion and Flo Milli. Oh, Flo Milli. Oh. Wah.
There was
That's
one
the-
time.
Did you know that's the sound they use when we swear?
Wait, did
Wah.
you know Glorilla?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Her
when I was
face.
covering the
I can't say it.
oh my God, the Kamala
DNC? Not the DNC.
the Harris rally.
Kamala Harris rally.
Yeah. So when Trump and her were both, this was before the election. It was like the Friday before the election, and they were both holding dueling rallies in Wisconsin or in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And I was covering Jason Calvi, who's our political reporter. He was covering the Trump rally. I was covering the Harris rally.
Yeah.
And she had like a lineup of artists
Oh,
that were
yeah.
going to be singing and
Gracie
performing.
Abrams too, right?
Did she?
Yeah.
For the Milwaukee one, she didn't, but she did.
No,
in the
she did in the Milwaukee one. I'm almost positive.
Re-
I can go and read. See,
I can
read your mind. Think about your dumb face all the
Glorilla
time.
was there though, and
Oh, I
Mark
love
Krieger.
her.
He goes, Mark Krieger, who's on the assignment desk. He's like, "Do you know who Glorilla is?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like she's like a really big like artist." And he's like, "Can you sing one of her songs?"
So
And
you're
I
like,
go,
no, I cannot.
"No." I go, "No, I can't. I
Yeah.
can't because like
I will. No, I'm kidding.
I'm like, I can't." I was like, yes, but no.
It's like,
No,
yes,
I can't
not here.
for reasons.
Love her and Flo Milli.
Yeah, so very exciting.
Flo Milli shit. Alex Warren.
Oh yeah,
Something so out.
there's so
I
many
need to stop.
TikTok, like the TikTok people. Well, I guess
Well, yeah, he's no longer
I didn't realize that.
TikToker no more.
I
Oh,
the
no, he's
Sway
still a
House,
big
or no,
the Hype House.
I keep saying the Sway House.
Yeah.
the Sway Boys.
But yeah, and then I guess the big thing too is what people are wearing. But it sounds like it's kind of an anything goes situation, which I like because I feel like with Lala, there's kind of like a way you're
Yes.
supposed to dress. But I think Summerfest, because there's so many different things to do, you can
Yes.
kind of wear whatever.
You could wear a T-shirt.
And yeah,
like,
that's
it doesn't
because
matter.
it's been a while since I've been to a big concert. But you were
Yeah.
kind of saying like people usually dress for the headliner they're seeing.
Yeah,
So, and I think we were even saying this out in the field, like for Riley Green, I'm gonna
Yeah.
wear like my cowgirl boots and
not your cowgirl hat though,
Yeah,
because you're gonna lose it, or you think you're gonna lose it.
Yeah. No,
Roll
I
the
do.
tape. Should we do that?
roll the just coming. Roll the tape.
Roll the tape. This is us. Earlier.
Do we roll the tape?
I guess because we're talking about things we talked about out there.
So true. Yeah, we're kind of stepping over ourselves, over our past selves.
we'll figure it out.
That's kind of deep.
Oh my gosh, we're reflecting.
This is amazing seeing it all come together. There's so many things I'm looking forward to doing.
What are you afraid of heights? Do you like the sky?
No, I am not afraid of heights. Put me on the sky glider.
So you're like sky glider, like, hey, I'm Maddie, like you're
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
riding it back and
Yeah.
forth all around.
I need to like look over all of my subjects from the sky glider. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the lemonade.
The lemon. Oh my
How
gosh.
much have I talked about the lemonade?
I will be frequenting.
I love the lemonade.
and it has alcohol. Can have alcohol.
Well,
right? So
Door County
County Cherry vodka lemonade.
you can put it in there.
You
guys,
If you see me, I will probably be at the lemonade stand.
I will be at the lemonade stand. I'll be with all the lemonade peeps. If you get it, you get it.
Oh,
you can
you
get
get
a
you get one of
tattoo.
those cherry vodka lemonades in me, and I'll be spending money
You're
like no
buying
one's
art.
business.
Yep.
All of a sudden, I'm walking home with a big canvas.
What kind of canvas you getting?
I don't know. Ask me after 3 vodka cherry lemonades.
Door County Cherry.
Because I couldn't. That's a different person, and I haven't met her yet.
Could
Okay.
it be more perfect? We got the wheel in the sky, we got Saz's, and then we got the lemonade.
In
stand,
that
all
order.
in one.
Because if I did it the other way, I would probably get
In
sick.
the order. So we
Yeah.
start on the
wheel in the sky. Sober lounge. I will not be there. Call that the non-sober. That'll be me. I can't go in that lounge when there's Door County Cherry vodka lemonades.
I will say, I think that if you are here and you live here, you should go to Summerfest.
Totally.
At least one of the days.
Yeah.
Whether it's to see an artist. I'll challenge you. If you've got the funds, I would maybe see an artist one day and then another day just go around and
Bop
hang.
around, eat food.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
so many deals. There's different ways to get there. And I think it just really gives you a Milwaukee experience.
Totally.
I guess I'll speak once I go. Literally, who am I to say all of this? But I don't know. I just think it's
got a
so
feel of it.
important. Like, guys, we are halfway through the summer, or not summer. We're halfway through June. Like,
That's crazy.
I know everybody in our generation is in like their grandma era and wants to stay in, which honestly, I'm a victim of as well. Not a victim. I'm guilty of as well. Like I love staying in, but I think it's important to put yourself out there and have fun because this is like so deep.
This is deep.
It's
Keep
just
going.
like you get to see it's good to like be exposed to happy things in life.
Oh my God. Maddie.
I need to take a nap.
Wait.
No, it is. And I was
Slay.
thinking about that the other day. I like went to the farmer's market and I was like, and you see these, families and these
Yeah.
kids and these dogs, and it's good to see happy things.
I agree. And people make me happy.
yeah.
Like that's like my happy. I love people watching, but just seeing cute people, like the little families.
yeah.
And, like
yeah.
people
It's sweet.
smiling and
It's
like
sweet.
older couples like holding hands, like just cute
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Like people make me happy.
Being out is a beautiful. What did they always say? They're like, if you don't like yourself, shower. If you don't like others, go outside. Or do you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna look it up while we, because I need to get this
Motivational
right.
quote era.
It was like, if you don't like,
I don't know this
oh,
one.
my password.
If you don't, I have a
Uh,
quote. Life's too short to spend every day being at war with yourself.
Whoa.
Stop being too hard on yourself. I need to tell
Okay.
myself that.
Here it is. Oh, here it is. When you feel like everyone hates you, sleep. When you feel like you hate everyone, eat. When you feel like you hate yourself, shower. Okay, so none of it says to go outside.
That's the moral of the story is go to Summerfest. Wait,
But I
wait,
find
Maddie.
that when you feel like everyone hates you, go to Summerfest. When you feel like you hate everyone, go to Summerfest. When you feel like you hate yourself, go to Summerfest.
they tie into each other so much. They're
Oh, if you feel like everyone hates everyone, go outside. That's it.
That is so true because I think the thing
You see so many beautiful things
Yeah.
when you just take a moment and you look back and,
should I get deep?
yeah.
I feel like the one thing I've seen, and I'm sure you could speak to this too, but like in news and like reporting, is when tragedy strikes, how community comes together
Absolutely.
and like meeting people who like have just gone through like the worst moments of their life,
Mm-hmm.
and like they're just good people, and just the
Yeah.
good people out there. Like there's so many good people. I
Mhm.
truly like obviously news is news and there's a lot of coverage we do that's tough, but I think that there like you just meet the most amazing people through it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
know
it
what I
makes
mean?
those days extra special because you don't get those days every day,
Yeah.
especially out
But
in the
even
field.
though like on days when you're covering something heavy, you meet people like where you're at like at the scene or wherever
Mhm.
that like just are really good people.
It's definitely a perspective shift.
oh yeah.
for sure.
It like I feel like that since I've started news, like it changed me. It made me a better person, I think. Speaking of Summerfest, do you want to know how to get to Summerfest? Here we go. Oh wait, first of all, so every single day basically.
Oh my gosh, Quirk, this is like a 30.
I know we're not going to read all of that. So every day pretty much there's an opportunity to either get like free admission. Usually it's like noon to 3. They have like all these events, like charity events and
Yep.
things that you could do. And we'll have a whole list of those. Maybe I'll send.
Yeah,
You
I
don't have
think
to go
what we
through
can
every single
do
one of
is
them, but
once we get our socials and
We'll
we
figure
don't
it
have
out.
to. I'm thinking we can make like carousels of
yeah, like here. or something.
Carousel.
That's like with same
Carousel.
with bar shuttles. If you are familiar, if you've gone to a Brewers game and you've gone to a bar before and you've taken a shuttle to the Brewers game, you can also do that to Summerfest.
Awesome.
And there's like a million bars that I'm not going to go through because
There's a bunch.
we would both fall asleep probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that, yeah.
That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Off Air. And we're going to try a new thing that we're going to do every day because chances are you're listening to this. It's Thursday. Your week's almost over. So everybody breathe in, breathe out, and say, I'm going to have a great weekend.
Slay.
We'll say it together. I'm going to have a great weekend.
I didn't know where you were. I forgot that you were. I was like, where is she going with this?
Maybe that's corny.
No,
we'll
I
find
like
out.
it. It's
all right.
cute.
Bye, everyone.
See ya. And feel free to wait. No, we'll
Can't
talk
wait to kiki next week.
If you want us to do anything and talk about anything, let us know.
Yeah, our Instagram is
this.
and our TikTok is
We also have an email for the show
Which
that you
is
can talk to us directly. Thanks.
Good practice.
Bye.
Slay.
That was the shortest
Shortest-
one we've done.